Hello, good morning everyone. I'm just getting ready to teach my first Tai Chi class and Qigong class of the day online, but I remembered or noticed that there's actually a day called Blue Monday. So I thought I'd do a quick post before teaching. So Blue Monday is called Blue Monday because apparently it's the lowest we are meant to feel as a collective group of beings living on this beautiful rock surrounded by amazing scenery and mountains, etc., which of course I guess isn't for everyone because some people are stuck in cities and various other things, especially at the moment. So I wanted to share with you my experience of moving out of a frame of mind which we could call sadness, depression, things not going well. I remember at the time when I was going through my stuff quite deeply, I was sick just about every month. I had a cold, my immune system was low, not because of my diet or not because of my routines, because at the time I was eating well, I was doing my meditations, my yoga, etc. But what was lacking in my life was purpose. If you don't have a purpose, you'll just drift. I think it was in the Conversations with God books that Neale Donald Walsch says that fate should be an acronym, if that's the right word, of from all thoughts everywhere. In other words, if you're just leaving your life to fate, you're not living your life, you're not conscious, you're the victim of your programming, or you're the victim of the expectations of society and those around you, which might not be in alignment with your true purpose and your true calling. So let me share with you my understanding of how to move out of this Blue Monday mentality into that Friday feeling every day of the week. I just invented that. I'm quite impressed with myself. So you need two things in my experience. First, you need to create a purpose for your own existence. Don't leave that to anyone else. Don't leave that to society. You have to figure that out. So how do you go about finding your purpose? Well, as in the words of Steve Jobs, it's already in your heart. In other words, he said your heart already knows what it wants to become. It's just your mind that fears, following your heart. So what does that actually mean practically? What is it to follow your heart? To follow your heart, it means, it's been said before, to follow your bliss, to follow your happiness. So your purpose starts today. And according to the Dalai Lama, let's get some of these thinkers on board. Dalai Lama is your purpose is to be happy. The purpose of life is happiness. So then you have to start to ask yourself, not necessarily why am I not happy, because you'll probably get destructive answers to that. Well, you never will be. Well, you can't be. You don't have the tools to be. You don't have the money, the relationship. This is all the reasons you're not going to be happy. So don't ask that question necessarily. Start today. What can I do today to be happy, to feel free, to lighten my energy, to get a calmer, more positive mindset, to feel good in my body? Even just a little thing. That even might be, the start might be, I make my peace with where I am. Because peace is a higher vibratory state than despair and fear and guilt and shame and all those terribly destructive emotional and vibrational patterns that we can hold in our body that hold us back individually and as a society. So the first thing, find your purpose. So your purpose is, you may find that in being more compassionate with yourself, being loving towards other people. You may find it in learning how to express yourself in a way that isn't dependent on money. Oh, I want to do that, but there's no money in it. I want to do that, but people might not like it. That's being a prisoner. Don't do that. So first, what do you want to do today? What do you want to do with your life? And what steps can you take in this moment to move you towards that? Now again, your purpose isn't, in my experience, an outer thing. It's like if you base it, I based it on being a Tai Chi teacher. When I be a Tai Chi teacher, I'll be happy. I became a Tai Chi teacher. The final thing I thought would make me happy, and it didn't make me happy. It was so depressing because I had nowhere else to go. It then took me a while to believe, or to have the experience, It's not what you're doing, it's what you're being. Now, if you're moving towards a simple exploration of happiness and love and joyfulness on a moment to moment basis, then of course, when you find things to do in the world that celebrate your unique gift and talent, you bring your happiness into that. So if you're waiting for the relationship, the income, the perfect job to give you happiness, my experience is it won't fulfill you. First, you have to find the happiness within yourself and then bring that into those other things. Okay, so have a beautiful day. Ignore Blue Monday, make it a fantastic Monday. Find your purpose, find what lights you up, do things that make you happy, and evolve in your understanding of what those things are. And here's a spoiler alert, happiness is much simpler than we've been led to believe. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.